Queridos televidentes de Frutesaya Televisión, muy buenas noches. Estamos aquí otra vez juntos, como siempre, mi querido amigo, coanfitrión, mi amigo del alma, Izzy Ruiz, acompañándome para un evento muy especial esta noche, en el cual entrevistaremos a una artista fenomenal cuyo nombre es Marga Gómez, y vamos a saber muchas cosas acerca de ella y una actividad que hay esta noche aquí en la cual vamos a estar presentes, y nuestras cámaras van a estar pues visitando el videoclip. Así que si quiere decir algo.
We're here in front of the 47th Street Theater on 47th Street between 8th and 9th, where Marga is opening her new show, Los Big Names. It's a one-woman show. It's a phenomenal look at her family and her life being an artist. And you're going to see a bit of it a little later, but just to show you, the previews have gotten amazing reviews. ABC News says she's one of the most talented comedians in the business. The New York Times says she's the one to watch, and even Eve Ensler from the Vagina Monologues and The Good Body says she's hysterical, brave, and feisty. So you're going to be very excited to see some good stuff, so stick around, we'll be right back.
Así que por favor no se manden sus asientos, que regresamos en un segundo.
Well, there she is. We were just talking about you, Miss Gomez. How was school today? Did you finish all your El Diario ballots? Muy bien, muy bien. Siéntate, darling. Siéntate aquí. Your mother and I, we want to ask you a little question. We want you to think it over. Okie dokie. Who do you love more? Me? Me, your daddy, your captain, your fiancé, or your mother? What do you think, darling? If you only had one El Diario ballot, whose name would you write? Who is the best? Take your time, think it over. Whatever you say is okay, no problem. What does your corazón tell you? Margita, you can only pick one. Now tell the truth. Tell your father who you love the most. Are you going to pick a man who couldn't get out of bed for your first communion because he was out all night with his garbage friends? Cállate, Willie. Cállate. Cállate, I'm talking. Cállate. Are you going to pick him? Or are you going to pick your mother who takes care of you? Your mother who takes you to the doctor when you are sick, who takes you everywhere that you need to go, your mother, who picks out your clothes and pays for them with her own money. Tell me right now, Marga Gomez. Because if you want your father so much, I can have another child.
And the old ladies, las viejitas, the grandma, abuelitas will go to the show. They would buy sandwiches and bottles of Marta Corona in their pocketbook, and they would sit through 3 shows for one admission because they couldn't get enough of their favorite stars. Lucho Gatica, Tito Puente, Celia Cruz,
And the headliner, the biggest name of all,
La Lloroncita.
La Lloroncita was bigger than Elvis. She was a little girl who cried like an adult at the end of every song, even happy songs. And audiences loved her, even though they had their own crying children sitting right next to them.
Mamá, no me gusta Lloroncita.
Cállate. La Lloroncita is about to sing. Cállate, I can't hear her. Cállate, cállate, cállate. I had one more scene to shoot. The film was called Sphere, based on a novel by Michael Crichton. I played computer expert and military personnel Jane Edmonds. Even in science fiction, you never see somebody who looks like me named Jane or Edmonds, much less Jane Edmonds. That was stupid. People who make movies are stupid. They don't think about what's going to happen when the audience sees my brown face and hears my white name, Jane Edmonds. That's when they cut you out of the movie. I couldn't let that happen. I had to convince the director to change my character's name to something more believable for me, like Isabel. Isabel Edmonds would work. I would just throw in some Spanish during rehearsals. Capitán, estos transducer ports están muy llenos. Ay, 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 ay. What is there to say? We're just a typical family with a dream. But there is something that I would like to know, ladies and gentlemen. Now that you have heard this story, who did you love the most? Me, Marga, or me? Come on, you can tell me. It's okay.
Queridos televidentes, estamos aquí, ustedes no se imaginan dónde. Pudimos presenciar lo grandioso del show de esta noche. Ustedes pudieron verlo a través del videoclip. Nosotros lo disfrutamos, ¿verdad, Izzy?
Yeah.
Pasamos una experiencia maravillosa. No nos dimos cuenta de la noción del tiempo. Fue algo tan espectacular y me gustaría, ¿cuál es tu comentario sobre eso?
What you guys saw is nothing compared to the magic on stage. She was hysterical. She was dramatic. There are some really good emotional parts, but it was non-stop laughter. Giovanna and I were loca in the audience. It was an amazing show. We hope to talk to her soon.
We were not the only ones. We were not the only ones. The whole
loudest audience you've ever heard. You know, and she took us through celebrity impersonations, her family, her history, what she's been through, the entertainment industry. I mean, we went through a journey and it was so much fun.
Yeah, la verdad que fue algo inolvidable, encantador, grandioso, difícil de describir en palabras. Estamos emocionadísimos que hasta el español se nos ha olvidado y el inglés también. Vamos a ver si vamos a poder hacer la entrevista, pero tenemos que hacerlo porque ella va a estar aquí en, pues, como una especie de fiesta, ¿no? Que estamos aquí.
Yeah, her opening night big party at the Iguana Lounge on 54th Street. So we're going to talk to her and some other people.
¿Cómo se llama el teatro?
The 47th Street Theater, and they were showing us big names by Marga Gomez. So we'll be with her and some other people and tell you more all about it.
Si quieren saber acerca de talento, no se muevan de sus asientos, que aquí tenemos el ejemplo de ello. Marga Gómez, con ustedes estará en un momentito. Por favor, sintonicen y no se muevan de sus asientos. Ya regresamos. Queridos televidentes, ha llegado el momento cumbre de esta noche. Tenemos a la persona a la cual estábamos buscando, la cual estábamos esperando, y es un placer, una emoción, un privilegio estar aquí, Fruta Extraña Televisión, presente en este magno evento donde Marga Gómez, nuestra invitada, es de ella la noche. Gracias por estar aquí, Marga. Thank you so much. I know you speak Spanish. I'm gonna take a gun and you gotta speak Spanish. No, but I know you try. But it doesn't matter. You can say it in English, it's not a problem.
Okay.
That's Izzy Ruiz, our co-host.
Izzy. That's the name.
Izzy, nice.
And Giovanna, yeah, our program is Fruta Extraña.
Hello, it's so good to be on your program because you're very cute, muy guapísimo, and I had an amazing night tonight. This is an incredible party. So many people worked on this show to make it happen. That it's about family, and it's about everybody in a family. The people that don't get represented, those people are in the family, and this show, the audience comes together. You see straight people, gay people, you see Latino people, you see Anglo people, you see all generations, and they all start to laugh at different times, then they all laugh at the same time, they all feel at the same time. And I am from New York. This is a New York story. This is a Latina story. This is a story about a man and a woman in love. It's a story about a Latina lesbian. It's a story about show business. And it's a story about being home. And I can't believe how amazing it is to do it at the 47th Street Theater, the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater Company on 47th Street with Miriam Colon. I have never had such an incredible experience in my life, and I've had some good things happen, but this is like
everything has come together, and I don't know. I feel like
What was it like going from 169th to 47th Street?
Well, it's like Midtown Manhattan, and it's on the same line that I took when I was a little girl, the A train. Right?
Marga, Izzy has a lot of questions to make to you. And he has a lot of things to tell you about the show, about yourself.
Okay. So, what would your parents say if they were here? They saw the show. For wherever they are, they saw the show.
Well, you know, my sister's here.
I heard your family was here.
Daughter. And I think, like, I worry, like, oh, is this, you know, it's a little borderline.
Right.
Because I can't say everything, you know, is wonderful that they did. I mean, a human being has all kinds of sides. So she loves it, and she knows that it's a tribute. This is a tribute to my parents, and I believe that my parents would say, good job, because it's good publicity.
So how much Bustelo did you have to drink to get through the previews, the rehearsals, the show?
Well, you know, my father was the spokesperson of Pico, but he did drink Bustelo, and I think Bustelo should be one of the sponsors of this show, because I drink...
Your show and my show.
Yes, Bustelo, HavanaCabana.com should come and, you know, give us a little, because we're giving them a lot of business, Bustelo. Today I gave out 5 pounds of Bustelo to gifts to the ushers,
wow.
and I autographed the vacuum-packed one. So yeah, it's all Bustelo, baby, Bustelo.
So it's a very intimate space.
Yes.
People are very close in where you are. They're there with you. The tears were real. They were glistening under the lights. How do you get past that? That one moment where it hits you, how do you go on to the next? Because one thing is you make people cry, and then they're laughing. They're smiling the next minute. How are you doing it?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's my director, David Schweitzer, who worked with me to tell the story the way I wanted to tell it, but to keep a balance. He's right over there too. I worked with him for 5 years. My parents never got too sentimental. They always had a very wicked sense of humor.
It's business.
It's business. So life has both things, and that's what the show is. It's like people are like, they've never really been to something like this where you just like go on a roller coaster, you flip emotions. But, you know, it's good exercise for the heart. So, I mean, I do it because that's the story, and my job is to go there and just, you know, push it forward and communicate to people. So, beyond that, it's all taken care of in the script.
Right. So, what's it like living in Brooklyn now? You left Manhattan, now you're in Brooklyn. You know, the hipsters aren't that hip besides you, you know?
Well, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there, you know. I mean, it's kind of fun, but no, I'd like to live, you know, maybe where there's more grown-ups.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the theater, 47th Street Theater, is right next to Cynthia Nixon's show. It's next to The Odd Couple. Are they going to come be your new BFFs? Are you going to become best friends with them?
Yeah, I would like to be friends with them because I have to take the subway home, and if I could be friends with them, then I could get in the limo that they have waiting for them at the stage door, and then they could give me a ride to at least the L train.
Because the car service is not enough. Your mother wouldn't like it that way.
Dude, there's no car service. It's a Metro card. They gave me a Metro card. That's why if Bustelo could help, I could maybe get a car service.
I mean, she's working her butt off on stage. At least, you know, a gypsy cab, something like that.
Yeah.
So is the show going to travel?
Well, yeah, but we like it to run in New York for a long time. So, you know, but yeah, sure, it will travel. Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you very much. It was an incredible show. You guys have to see it. Again, the 47th Street Theater between 8th and 9th Avenue. Marga Gomez, the one to watch. ABC said it. New York Times said it. We're saying it. All right? Marga Gomez, Los Big Names, come to the show.
Yes.
The biggest name is right here.
That's right.
Enjoy your party. This is all for you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here with us. I could say that I really love the show. I know a lot of things about you. I read a lot about you, but I never saw you in person. So it's a privilege for me to be here to say that you are now one of the greatest one.
Well, listen.
A lovely person. Oh, no, I haven't finished. A lovely person.
This is a show
Are
for you.
incredible. No.
No, it's
This is the show for you.
Okay.
This is the show for you. This is the show for you.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Just
Wow,
thank you
smart. Okay.
to give us your time, because I know a lot of people want to have you right now, but
Yeah.
we have how can we say this? We are the first one to have you, right? So
I never forget my first.
you never forget that.
Oh, no.
I wasn't talking about that, but it's okay. So it was amazing. I laughed and I cried. And I was not the only person that did that tonight. And I can admire you forever. You are a very nice person, a lovely person. I mean, I have to write a book about you. I think so. But I just want you to tell our audience, how do you feel tonight and what do you want them for tomorrow?
I feel pretty cool. You know, I do 8 shows a week, and so I'm kind of so tired. I kind of feel like, is this a dream? But I hope it's not a dream. And,
Why not?
Because I want it to be real. I want people, what happened tonight, to happen again. So if people want to show me it's not a dream, come to the show, buy some tickets at Teletrash.
Let me tell you a secret. People love you so much. I found out people love you so much. So,
And we're not gonna forget 10 items or else.
this is something I'm not doing any commercial things. I am a cashier too in a supermarket. When you said that, I said, what? I haven't read that right. I said, no. But, oh, you made me laugh so much. Thanks so much to be here.
Marga, enjoy your party. This is all for you.
Thank you very much, you guys.
And I know you're gonna love this show. Thanks for being here, and I'll be right back.